Hello. I hope you can see me. It's a bit dark, but some beautiful light coming across. Already, we're at beginner's yoga, strong yoga. 6. If you've come this far, you've done amazing. And if you've done all of them, I hope you're feeling amazing. Your body feels more open, more flexible, and you're realizing how strong your mind can be and how good you can feel after moving and switching off and focusing. I think with our modern world, it's very hard to find time for you with work, kids, cooking, whatever you've got to do, friends, family. So if you can find half an hour of your day to do something like this, it's your time. A little bit of time for you on the mat to switch off, to focus and to breathe. So beginner's strong yoga number 6. We will open up, run through things we've already done, add some things, and hopefully have some fun. So you know the most important thing at the beginning is to come to the breath, to be able to switch off that mind. So today we're going to start on our knees. If it's uncomfortable for you, put a mat under your knees. So come to the top of your mat, so you'll be on your knees, sit on your heels. I'll just face you because you can see. Pop your hands on your lap just for a minute. Make sure everything's stacked. Shoulders are back and down. Chin's tucked, crown of your head is pointing up. You're sitting nice and tall, nice and strong. Lift that rib cage. Sit up straight. Come to that breath. Close your eyes, let them be heavy. Relax every muscle in your face. You don't need those muscles now. Not unless you're going to smile, that's all right. We're going to move those arms with that breath, so we can try and link the movement with the breath. So as you breathe in through your nose, raise your arms up and around. Bring them to prayer. As you exhale, bring them down through heart center. Inhale up and around. Exhale down through heart center. Move with your breath if it's not the same as mine. Don't worry, close your eyes, get rid of your inhibitions. You know the movement, we're opening up those shoulders. We're switching on to that breath. Can you get rid of any thoughts and feelings you don't need right now and realize this is time for you, no pressure. We're just moving. One more. Come to stillness, stay with that breath. When you're ready, we're going to come on to hands and knees. We're going to do some cat-cows, which you've done before. So again, it's a lot of moves you know, so trust yourself. Spread those fingers, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, knees are hip width. Flat back, tail pointing backwards. As you inhale, you're going to lift your head, lift your tail, dip your back. As you exhale, curl that spine, tuck that chin. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Feel the movement of that spine as it wakes up. Again, no, you don't need to move with me, move with you. One more. Come to a flat back. We're going to come up onto our fingertips. So hands are still under shoulders, fingers are spread. Exactly the same. Inhale, lift your head, lift your tail, dip your back. Exhale, curl that spine. Can you feel it's a slightly different movement now? Soft elbows. Two more. Switch off, move with your breath. One more. flat back. We're going to come down onto our forearms. So now our elbows are under our shoulders, our fingers are spread, and our hands are in line with our elbows. Exactly the same, bottoms in the air. Inhale, lift, head, tail. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. You can't move as much in this position, but feel how it's opening your shoulders. Don't force anything. The amount you move is dependent on your body, so no stress. One more. We're going to take those legs out, come down onto our tummy, stay on your forearms, squeeze your shoulders back, tuck your pelvis, spread your feet a little bit to take a bit of pressure off your lumbar spine. Push into your forearms, relax your shoulders away from your ears. We're going to take some neck rolls, so gently does it. We're going to come down and around. Stop, back the other way. Slow it right down and move with your breath. Two more. Come back to neutral. We're going to come up onto those hands if you can, or stay where you are. Bend in your elbows. Snuggle your shoulders back. Breathe into that back bend. Gently does it. If it's comfortable for you, we're going to look over that right shoulder. Take a couple of breaths. Back to center, over the left. Back to center, push through those hands, push that bottom back. Not all the way, halfway, this is puppy, forehead down. Stay with that breath, fingers are still spread, breathe into those shoulders, relax that head between your hands, bottoms in the air. Switch off, close those eyes. Now take your bottom all the way down to your heels, you know this one, Balasana, child's pose. You are welcome to come to this position. If any of the poses or asanas, they're called, you aren't comfortable with today through injury or just your body won't open that way, you can come to rest in this pose at any time. Push into your hands, tuck your toes, first downward dog, remember, no setting, let's just have a pedal. Bend one knee and then the other. Feel those hamstrings, those calves opening or just releasing. Maybe look under each armpit. Pushing into either hand, gently does it. Walk your feet to your hands. Feet are hip width. Take hold of either elbow. Let's have a little sway. When you're ready, release those hands and slowly as you can roll all the way up, keeping the chin heavy. So you come to the top, shoulders back and down, head up. Samastiti, home. Cough still there, sorry. Set it, rock backwards and forwards on those feet. Feel those roots grounding through the earth, trusting the earth, its strength. Engage the calves, lift the kneecaps, engage the thighs, tuck the tailbone, lift the rib cage. Shoulders up to the earlobes, roll them back and down, palms facing forward. Tuck the chin, lift the crown of your head, and come to that breath. So during each section that we've done, we've run through Surya Namaskar A and B. Today we're going to do both. Trust yourself, Try as much as you can to move with my voice rather than watching the screen. This is the way we move through a vinyasa, movement with breath, to warm up the body from the inside out. So move with your breath, you don't have to stay with me. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Bend your knees a lot, first one. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, hands down, fingers spread. Step, step, high plank. Lower the knees, untuck the toes. On an exhale, lower all the way down. Tuck your pelvis. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, lower. Push back, child's pose. Tuck your toes, push up, downward dog. Set this now. If this is uncomfortable, even for the first one, everybody bend your knees, push your chest back. Those hamstrings are going to be tight. It's early morning. Are your fingers spread? Are you pushing into your fingertips, into the knuckles of your hands, into the heels of your hands? Is your head relaxed? Shake yes and no. Push the chest back gently. Bend your knees, push that chest back. Still pedal if you need. We're easing those heels down, but it's not about having straight legs. It's about pushing that chest back. Push the tailbone. Imagine someone's pulling you back. Look towards your hands. Step to your hands. Halfway lift. Hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Bend as much as you need to come to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Look up. Exhale, Samastiti, beautiful. And again, you know this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, hands down, step, step. Knees, toes, on an exhale, lower all the way down. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Push back, child's pose. Tuck your toes, push up, beautiful. Feet hip width, hands shoulder width. Still take that bend, still push that chest back. Ease those heels down. If it's not comfortable for you, see how it feels if you bring the feet closer or further away. Everybody's body's different. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Let the breath open those muscles. Breathe into the tight bits as you breathe out. Try and imagine they're releasing. Still relax that face. Bend your knees, look towards your hands. Step to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, Samastiti, beautiful. How is your home? Check in on it. Is your pelvis tucked? Are your feet grounded? Are your shoulders away from your ears? Surya Namaskar B. Trust yourself. Bend your knees, brush your knuckles. Inhale, chair. Your drishti, remember your viewpoint is towards your fingertips. This helps for balance and focus. Tuck the tail down. On an exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step or jump. If you're still not warm, stay with the step. Knees or chaturanga, bend your arms halfway. Push forward on an inhale, roll over the toes, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back. Remember, if you're not warm, you can keep lowering to the floor like we did at the beginning. When you're ready, right foot forward, left foot 45, inhale, lift. If you wobble, don't worry. Ground the back edge of that back foot. Look up to your fingertips, shoulders away. This is warrior one. Bend into that front knee. On an exhale, hands down, step back, knees, toes, or bend halfway. Inhale, push forward. You should be on the tops of your feet. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back. Left foot forward, right foot 45. Inhale, lift. Ground that right foot. Look up at your fingertips, relax your shoulders. Hips should be square to the front, warrior one. On an exhale, hands down, step back, halfway. Inhale, push forward, roll over your toes, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back. Beautiful. Surya Namaskar B. 3 breaths here. These are used in a yoga that's called Ashtanga. So if you like that and you like a powerful practice, it's a set sequence, but it's amazing. If you find a good teacher, Ashtanga is always a good one to try, although it's very hard. Stay with that breath. Bend your knees, look towards your hands, step, step, or jump, land lightly. Halfway lift, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, fold. On an inhale, bend your knees, brush your knuckles, chair. On an exhale, Samastiti, beautiful. Look how far you've come. One more of those, trust yourself. Try and do it with my voice and not watch, little challenge. On an inhale, bend your knees, brush your knuckles, sit into chair. On an exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold, hands down, step or jump. Chaturanga, bend your arms halfway. Wait till you inhale to push forward, roll over the toes. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back, one breath. Right foot forward, left foot 45. Inhale, warrior one, up to fingertips. On an exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga, bend your arms halfway. Inhale, push forward, roll over the toes. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back. Left foot forward, right foot 45. Inhale, warrior one. Hips are square to the front. On an exhale, hands down, step back, brilliant. Halfway, exhale, inhale, push forward. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back. Beautiful. Bend your knees, push that chest back. Ease those heels down. Bend your knees, look towards your hands, step or jump. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, brush your knuckles, chair. Exhale, Samastiti, beautiful. Stay with that breath. It's amazing. Look how far you've come. We've done Surya Namaskar A and B. You did it. Trusted yourself. So now we're going to come down. So we go back to the first one, just to get us back into dog. So inhale, reach up, trust yourself. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step or jump if you can. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, push forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, push back, down dog. Hope this is feeling a little bit easier now, people. Breathe into the tight bits. When you're ready, we're going to lift that right leg. So we're in three-legged dog. Push through both hands. Push that chest back. Maybe circle the foot. When you're ready, come up onto the ball of your left. Bend your right. We're going to step through to the hands. Give it some assistance if it needs it. So that foot is between the hands. Lower onto the left knee. Untuck your toes. Try and make sure you're train tracked with those feet. When you're ready, we're going to come to easy twist. So left hand down, right hand up. Drishti, remember viewpoint. Right fingertips. Going to bring that right hand down to the inside of the right knee and come onto the edge of that right foot and breathe. We're pushing, we're opening up that hip. Look up. Unless it's not good for your neck, you can look down. So we're on the side of that right foot. If this is hard, stay here. If you've got a bit more, you can push the groin forward. Breathing into that hip. Release the foot back to flat. Hands down, square the hips to the front. On an inhale, lift the arms. Relax the shoulders, bring the hands to prayer. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, push the groin forward and look up, slight back bend. Just as much as your body will allow. Don't let that neck fall back. Keep the eyes and the chin in. Or in line with your hands. On an exhale, come back to center and bring your hands to heart center. Get stable. On an inhale, push your crown of your head up. On an exhale, we're going to twist. Take the left elbow on the outside of that right knee. Push your palms together and take a twist. So we're trying to push the palms into each other to bring that heart up to where the hands are. Again, it's quite a hard movement, so be happy where you are. We are on part 6, it's got to get stronger. When you're ready, you're going to try and tuck the left toes. You might want to bring that foot in a bit. Tuck the left toes and try and lift. Again, if you fall out, no stress. Don't beat yourself up. Just come out and come back in. Stay with that breath. Look for length with the crown of the head and the twist. When you're ready, you're going to unravel and bring the hands up to a high lunge. Again, if you wobble, if you fall out, come back. You can always do part 6 again. We're in a high lunge. We're going to open up to warrior 2. Drop the left hand down, ground the left foot, sit. So the back blade of that back foot is in line with the mat. Shoulders back and down, sit. Don't grip with your toes. Torso is upright, tail is tucked. Come on, you know warrior 2. Shoulders back and down, viewpoint over the right fingertips. Sit a little deeper. When you're ready, bring your hands to clasp behind your back. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your chest. On an exhale, humble warrior, we've done this. Bring your shoulder on the inside of that knee. Let your head go. If your hands are still on your lower back, don't worry, just breathe into it. It's not easy, especially if you do a lot of things with your arms or weights or boxing. Let those arms go. Come on, one more breath. Release those hands. Left hand down, come onto the ball of your left foot. Easy twist, but we're off that back knee. So this is how we begun, but a little bit deeper. Stay with the breath, shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. Bring that right hand down to frame that front foot. Step back. Chaturanga, bend your arms halfway. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back. 2 breaths. Feel any more open yet? Stay with it. Other side, we're going to lift that left leg. Push those shoulders, push those hands away. Maybe circle that foot. Are we still breathing? Lift up onto your right foot. Bend the left knee, look forward and step through. Drop the back knee and tuck your toes. Keep your right hand down, lift the left. Easy twist. Drishti, viewpoint, left fingertips. Bring that left hand down the inside of the left knee, come up onto the edge of that left foot. Push it away gently, just to your limits. Look up. Again, if this is enough, stay here. If not, gently push that groin forward. If you need to, you can move that foot. Breathe into that hip. As you breathe out, imagine those muscles releasing. We're on the outside edge of that left foot. Come back to center. Frame that foot. Inhale, lift those hands, low lunge. Bring your hands to prayer. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, push the groin forward, gentle back bend. Keep the ears in line with the biceps. Squeeze the biceps. Stay with that breath. Back bend, hip flexor, we can feel it. Exhale to center, bring the hands down to heart center. Right elbow is coming on the outside of the left knee. Inhale for length, exhale for twist. Push the palms to lift that chest. Length between crown of head and tail. Push your palms together. Stay with that breath. If you want to try it, tuck those toes. Push up. Beautiful. If you wobble, if you fall, no stress. Stay with that breath. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Unravel to high lunge. Release. Lift. You can bring that back foot in a little bit if you need to. So you're on the ball of that right foot. Relax your shoulders. We're bent into that front knee. Tailbone is tucked. Opening up to warrior two to ground the right foot. Open those arms up. So our hips are now facing the front. Shoulders back and down. Looking out over the left fingertips. Bend into that left knee. Shoulders back and down. Back edge of that right foot is grounded. You are strong. You are warrior. Bring your hands to clasp behind your back. Squeeze them away. Lift your chest. On an exhale, fold on the inside of that front knee. Let your head go. Humble warrior. Let those arms go. It's beautiful. Don't stress. It will open more. One more breath. Release those hands, right hand down, pivot onto the ball of your right foot, lift that left arm. Like we started, easy twist, but higher up. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Bring both hands down, step back, chaturanga, bend halfway on an exhale. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back. You've got to feel more open now. Come back to that breath. Try and slow that heart rate. No tension in the neck. Bend your knees, look towards your hands. Step or jump. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, Samastiti, beautiful. Shoulders back and down, relax that face. We're going to take a big step back with our right foot. Open up to the side. Feet are parallel. Hips are square, tail is tucked. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release those hands behind your back. Clasp your fingers like we did with the humble. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hinge, flat back. Let those arms go. It's really good. Stay with the back breath. Gently put the weight forward so you're not sitting back. Spread the weight evenly through your feet. Let your head go. Release release those hands, bring them down to the earth. Maybe take a little bend into either knee. Come back to that breath. Come to stillness. Bring your right hand under your face. Inhale, lift your left. Again, we've done this length, tail between crown of head, long as you can. If you're comfortable here, stay here if this is enough. If not, bring that right hand to the left ankle. Push the crown of the head away. Breathe into that twist. Left hand is in the air. That's where our drishti is. Unless you're hurting your neck, you can look at the floor. Really good. One more breath. Think of length through that spine. Exhale, release both hands down. Take another little bend. Beautiful. Other side, left hand under your face. Right hand to the sky. Looking for the length between tail and crown of head. If this is enough, be happy here. No stress. If you want a bit more, left hand to right ankle. Inhale for length. Exhale for twist. Twists are amazing for digestion, blood circulation, spine length, everything. Breathe into that twist. It's not about how deep you can go in the posture, but how long you can make your spine. Don't push yourself too far. One more breath. Release, hands down, one more little bend. Walk your hands out. Spread your fingers. Push through your hands and let your head go. It's like a wide-legged downward dog. From here, we're going to lower to our forearms, look to our thumbs. If you're uncomfortable here, take your hands a little bit further away and lower. Look to your thumbs. Little prep for dolphin or forearm stand. Not today, don't worry. Push with your hands, lift your elbows. Let your head go, look towards your belly button. One more time, lower those forearms, look to the thumbs. Keep your feet grounded. Push through your hands, let your head go, look to your belly button, beautiful. Walk your hands back. Hands to your waist, inhale, flat back, lift all the way up. Step to the top of your mat, Samastiti, beautiful. Let's go, vinyasa, down to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Come on, don't look, do it without looking. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step or jump. Chaturanga, bend your arms halfway. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back. Walk your hands to your feet. Peace fingers inside between your big toe and your second toe. Clasp around the big toes. Feet should be hip width. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your elbows, let your head go. Forward fold. Release your toes. Roll all the way up. Slow as you can. Tuck your tail, tuck your ribcage, shoulders back and down. We're at Samastiti at the back of our mat. We're going to come into some balances. So we're going to step forward, a right foot. Inhale, lift your arms up. Going to lift that right leg and we're going to take a big step and come into our warrior three. So big step, weight into that right leg, get your balance, and then rock forward like you're ticking round the clock. Hands can come back behind you or leave them out in front. Flex that back foot. Bring your torso in line with your hips, your foot. Do not let your head go lower than your hips. Square your hips, square your shoulders. Toes pointing to the floor. If you fall out, come back in. On an inhale, going to come all the way through. Try not to put that foot down. Lift your arms, lift your knee. Whoop, whoop. If you come out, fall out, no stress, laugh about it. Drop the left hand, bring the right hand to your knee. Take a twist. Flexing that foot will help. Lengthen the torso will help. Stay looking to the front, or if you've got it, look to the side. She held it. Unravel, hands back up, step that foot back, not so far, to warrior one. Beautiful. When you're ready, step right foot back to meet left, Samastiti. Very good, you know what's coming. One side's easier than the other, so left leg. Inhale, lift the hands, lift the left foot. Take a big step, put the weight into that left foot. Your drishti is going to go from out in front of you to down to the floor. That's what will help with balance. Tick around the clock, lift that right foot, bring the arms by the side of you. Don't let your chest go lower than your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades, flex your foot. Laugh about it if you fall out. When you're ready, come all the way through. Bring that knee up, lift those hands up. Flex that foot. Knee hip height, relax your shoulders, lift the crown of your head. No stress if you fall out, come back in. Right hand down, left hand on knee. Get your balance, change your drishti to the side. Stay with that breath, smile. Really nice. Unravel, lift your hands back up. Step the foot back, warrior one. Square the hips to the front. When you're ready, step the left foot back to the right. Samastiti. Beautiful. Bring your feet hip width. Hands to waist. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, flat back, fold. Release the hands. We're going to bring the hands under the feet. So lift the feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to bring the hands to the wrists. Bend, other hand under. Put the weight into the balls of your feet. Maybe tickle the wrists with your toes. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Tickle those wrists. Keep a bend in the knees if you need it. It's about getting those hands under those feet. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Release those hands, walk those hands out, high plank. Breathe. Lower your knees, untuck your toes, push your bottom back and sit all the way up. This is where we started. Really nice. We are going to come to hero now. Again, this isn't good on some people's knees, so put something under your knees if you need to. Bring your feet a little bit wider and try and sit your bum between your heels. Sit up nice and straight. If this is enough, stay here. If this is too much, come to child's pose, Balasana. Relax your shoulders. So hero is this. Reclined hero. Stay here if this is enough, or ease yourself back. Maybe hold onto your heels. Maybe put your hands down. Go to where you're comfortable. Do not push yourself. It's not a good place to be. If you can, you're going to come onto your elbows, but if you can't, stay where you are and breathe in. Let the muscles release after time. They will. Only if you can, and if your knees can stay on the floor, you can lower all the way down, reclined hero. If you're in reclined hero, hands over your head. Breathe in As you breathe out, imagine those muscles releasing. It's not easy. Be happy in Balasana if this is too much or you're not accessible for your body. Relax that face. Bring your hands back. Come out the way you came in. Keep that chin tucked. Beautiful. Come back up. Tuck your heels under your bottom. Brilliant. Come up onto your knees. We're all going to give this a go now. Tuck your toes. Now we're going to come into camel. Groin forward. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift the right hand. Twist. Look down at your right heel. Bring that arm around onto your right heel. Square your hips. Inhale, lift the left. Gently pushing the groin forward, looking up at the left fingertips. Release, unravel, like a windmill. Inhale, lift your left hand, look towards your left heel, bring it down and around. Square your hips, lift that right hand, push the groin forward. Don't let your head fall. Keep strength in that neck. Look at your right fingertips. Stay with that breath. It's very hard to breathe. It's also very hard to talk in this position. Unravel like a windmill. Whoop, whoop. Last one, full camel. Don't expect you to do this, but try it another way. Put your hands on your lower back, fingers pointing down. Inhale, lift the crown of your head. Exhale, push your groin forward, squeeze your shoulder blades, look up. If this is enough, stay here. Or you can reach for both heels, squeeze your shoulders. Full camel. Stay with that breath. Whether your hands are on your lower back or on your heels, stay with that breath. Everybody, hands to lower back. Inhale, lift up. Untuck your toes. Sit back. Breathe. Hands on your tummy, shoulders back and down. Tuck that chin, close those eyes. Come to that breath. New poses. So many silly names. Hope you're not silly, just a bit crazy. Bring your hands down, spread your fingers, tuck your toes, push your bottom back. Oh, have a pedal now that we've opened that lower back. When you're ready, bend your knees, look towards your hands. You're going to jump between your hands. Lower onto your bottom, all the way down, gently does it. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Snuggle your bottom underneath you. We're going to bring our feet out nice and wide, so really far apart. Let the knees go down. Take your feet like a book. Inhale for length. Exhale, bend to fold. Try and keep that back flat, so that chin up. Try not to curl. Chin up, flat back. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. You can see this isn't great for me. I can't get my knees any closer to the floor than that. I'm sure some of you can. Tuck that belly in so you can go a little bit lower. Inhale, lift all the way up. Pull those feet in a little bit closer. Hold on to that book, which is your feet, so thumb on the inside. Gently push your elbows into your knees. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. See, everybody's bodies are different. This is very hard for me. Let the breath release those muscles. If it's hard, it's doing you some good. Stay with that breath. Inhale, release, come up. Peace fingers, remember these, on the inside, between your big toe and your second toe. Again, we've done this pose. If you need to, wriggle forward a bit. We're gonna rock back into happy baby. So try and get the whole of your spine on the floor, feet up to the ceiling, bend those knees, relax those shoulders. Is your tailbone on the floor? Can you breathe it down there? Maybe bend into either knee. How's that body feeling? Release those feet. Bring the soles of your feet down to the earth. Snuggle so all your spine is on the floor. Can you reach your heels? Bring them as close as you can. Palms down, 45 degrees to your body. Snuggle your shoulder blades. Come to rolling bridge. On an inhale, roll your bottom up. Up, push with your feet, not squeeze with your bottom. Stay up. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Lift a little bit higher. Make sure those knees are tracking forwards. Try not to squeeze your buttocks. Push with your feet. On your next exhale, lower down. Slowly does it, tailbone last. Then bring your heels down. You're going to bring your hands and you're going to turn them here. So your fingertips are pointing towards your shoulders, but your hands are by your ears. So we're building up to bridge, if you remember that being a kid. Accessible to a lot of the girls, don't need to be sexist, but not the boys. It's not accessible for me, so don't worry. We're going to leave our hands here. We're going to try and take a rolling bridge again. So inhale, roll up. So we're coming up onto our shoulders, tucking your chin. Just leave your hands where they are. Push through those feet. Stay with that breath. Elbows pointing towards the sky. On an exhale, roll down. On the next one, we're going to try and come up into the crown of our head. That's this bit. If it's bad for your neck, stay with the hands here. That is enough. That was me getting angry. Be happy where you are. Don't want anyone hurting their neck. So leave your hands where they are. Or inhale, squeeze, lift up. If you want, push with your hands. Tuck the crown of your head. Breathe, push through your hands. Lift your bottom. First thing, tuck your chin. Lower your shoulder blades, lower your bottom. Release the hands, give them a shake. You can stay with the bridge, you can stay with the crown of your head, or you can try and push your hands, push through the feet and come into bridge. Wheel. If it's not accessible for you, don't stress. I will show you, but I don't stay up there for long. If you can, try and stay up there from 3 to 5 breaths. So, hands down, fingers pointing towards shoulders, hands in line with your ears, wherever's comfortable for your shoulders. So, on an inhale, lift slowly. If you're ready, you can pop to the crown of your head. Settle those hands. If you can push through your hands. Stay there. If you're up, stay there. Push through your hands. Lift your chest. 2 more breaths. Or be happy where you are. On your next exhale, tuck your chin. Head down, shoulders down, roll all the way down. Beautiful. Squeeze those knees in. Have a little rock and roll on that lower back. Beautiful. I told you some things are harder for some than others. All the years of boxing, my shoulders find it very hard for that. And you need to be super warm, which is why we do peak poses at the end. Bring your knees together. Bring your hands shoulder height. Snuggle the shoulder blades. Just going to take some easy twists. On an exhale, let the knees fall to the right. Relax your shoulders. Maybe look to the left. Let that body sink. On an inhale, bring your knees up. On an exhale, go over to the left. Maybe look to the right. We're coming to the end, we're cooling down. You've worked super hard. Part 6, can you believe it? Let everything relax. On an inhale, bring your knees up, grab hold, give them a hug, bring your head to your knees, squeeze everything in as tight as you can. Exhale, release. Samastiti. Oh, it's not, it's Shavasana. Snuggle your shoulder blades. Welcome to Shavasana, which is the lying Samastiti, I suppose. Snuggle your tailbone underneath, feet as wide as the mat. Arms 45 degrees, hands up. Tuck your chin, whole of your spine on the floor. Close those eyes and let that body sink. Take the attention off the breath now. Just let that become natural, gentle, easy. Let the feet feel heavy, fall out to the sides. Every muscle in the calves and the thighs, releasing. The hips are heavy, the rib cage is heavy. Every muscle in the arms and the fingers is relaxed. Back of your neck is relaxed. Your face is relaxed. Your jaw, even the tongue inside your mouth is relaxed. Every part of your body that's touching the mat is heavy and sinking. Your eyelids are heavy, and all you can see is the blacks of your eyelids. In a modern world that seeks connection, we oddly avoid eye contact. We time our responses in order to protect ourselves from seeming too eager or interested. We hold back our feelings because we don't want to seem overly emotional or unreasonable. We silence our instincts, and at the end of the day, instead of feeling good about ourselves, we feel alone and misunderstood. Remember, it is okay to be emotional, to seek help, or to confidently tell someone you enjoy being around them, or that you are infatuated with them. There is nothing wrong with vulnerability, with being human, for that is what creates depth within our relationships, and that is what ultimately unifies us. Wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. Take your arms above your head and have a full body stretch. Bring your knees into your chest and give yourselves a big, big hug, maybe a gentle rock from side to side. Roll over onto your right hand side and just stay here for a minute. And do 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let it all go. Keeping your eyes closed, gently push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together, thumbs on your heart. Gently bow your head. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give us happiness. Bad days give you experience. Worst days give us lessons, but the best days, they give us memories. Smile. Realise you've done something good for yourself for the day. Share that goodness with others. Enjoy. I'm proud of you. Namaste. That was brilliant. It was super hard, super good. If you've come this far and done this many, you're doing amazing. I hope you're getting the benefit for it. I hope I'm managing to give you something back. I'm giving you something from my heart, and I hope it's going to yours. Have a great day, or a great sleep.